I believe that the feminine, that women on this planet, feminine as a force in this world, has been calling forth for the sacred masculine to show up. That it's not that the masculine is inherently bad, it's that with the feminine repressed for so long, the masculine got so out of balance. Not just too much, but its expression has been not the masculine, but the unhealthy masculine. I relate the healthy masculine to being present, grounded, directional, ability to create a safety and space for the feminine to flourish, which I believe is what we see so much here. We see women in various states of minimal clothing or none at all. Why? Because they feel safe to. There's a way that the feminine radiates that only happens when she feels safe. There's a way in which she can feel turned on, that her sexuality blooms only when she feels safe. And who doesn't want more turned on women in the world? There's this incredible sculpture out here of this metallic woman that states at the base of it, what would the world be like if all women felt safe? What would the world be like if all women felt safe? Well, there'd be a lot more pleasure in the world. There would be a lot more orgasmic energy in the world. There would be a lot less war. I think that we'd all be happier, more contented. The things that men cling to and want and are craving and largely deprived of, which is feminine sensuality and sexuality, they'll actually have more in their lives. And so first and foremost, I think our role in this embracing of the sacred masculine, the primary thing we need to step into is creating safe space for the women in our lives. I believe that there are a lot of really well-intentioned men in this world who just are confused, really, and they want to be good, but we have so much messaging that just confuses us. That one of the major driving forces in most men's lives is women and sex, and most men, honestly, I believe, relate to women and sexuality from a place of scarcity, from a feeling of lack. And as with money or food, when you're in that scarcity state, you're not your best self. You're not your best self. Now, when you have the majority of men in that place, moving from that place, they relate to women from that place of such hunger, this thirst that needs to be quenched, but it's repulsive. It literally repels women, and it honestly keeps women more scared. I think that most women carry some layers of protection, of contraction, of feeling like they need to keep this force that may come at them at any time out. That is not the state to be in, to be a fully realized, radiant, powerful, turned on woman. As we create that safety, you notice that in this community, so many of the most potent, radiant women have had men in their lives or at their sides who help hold that, just as they are so much more who they're capable of being because of the way in which she inspires their best self. And I believe that that's what we have the capacity of being, is rather than, I feel our old paradigm is this war of the sexes. In order for me to get what I want, I have to somehow get it out of you while protecting myself, physically, emotionally. That how can we really step into seeing the divine in one another, the divine feminine, the sacred masculine, and utilize that as this force to inspire, to... My life is driven in service of the divine feminine. She, this force of the world, inspires me, challenges me, both to be everything that I can be, to be the most powerful man that I can be, to serve, not as a servant at her feet, but as my God self. to be the god at my goddess's side.